Hi, YouTube family. Auntie is here, Patty Jackson. We switched up the hair because we got a lot of different stuff going on this weekend. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture. There's curls, there's scoop, there's giggles. Some days there's more giggles than others, and a little dash of wisdom. It's not cute not knowing, and now it's time to know, so come on. We are heading into a Memorial Day holiday. Are you guys excited? What they're calling the unofficial, official start of summer, Memorial Day, where we remember those who died serving our country. Well, I got some scoop on Frankie Beverly. Frankie Beverly is being managed by a new company. I know the guy. So I called him. I said, what's going on with Frankie? Okay. He says that Frankie Beverly is not retiring. Frankie Beverly has a brand new band. The originals, including Roan, because Roan has been with him from the start, they all broke up in February. And they're going on tour. And they were attempting to use Mays in his name. But Frankie said, no, 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 no. That's my name. I own it. So I guess they got to call themselves something else. I know they had this, the Music Forever, the band, formerly with Frankie Beverly. Frankie said, y'all ain't doing that. Y'all want to come up with a new name. Because they are touring. And I think they're touring with Anthony Hamilton, but they can't mention it. It's very complicated. But Frankie Beverly is not retiring. Now, I didn't get to ask him. I'm going to ask him when he calls me again about Frankie's voice. Come on. I love him. I love him, love him, love him. But the voice it's not been good. If you're going to a show, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I would just rather go out on top. I would just rather go out on top and not having people saying, "Ooh, what happened?" Go out on, I just believe in going out on top. But Frankie Beverly is not retiring. He's got a brand new band. He could be coming to a city near you. I hope to talk with him soon. At the movies, it's The Little Mermaid, and it's got mixed reviews. They're praising Halle Bailey, who looks incredible as Ariel, because you know there was a big brouhaha. Why she black? But they're praising her. But there's some people are saying the movie is too woke. Too many messages. A lot of people still can't wrap their arms around live action when it goes from the characters to this. But The Little Mermaid is in theaters. They're saying it could take in over $120 million at the box office, which would surpass maybe Fast and Furious, because last week, Fast and Furious 10 opened, and in the States, it took in $70 million. Now, in a recent interview, Ludacris, who's one of the stars, he got mad. They said, why y'all keep making so many Fast and Furious movies? And he says, because we make a lot of money. Luda speaks. Tina Turner, who passed away this week, we've got info on her services. It's going to be small, it's going to be intimate, and it's going to be where she was living in Switzerland, only attended by family and friends. The rock and roll legend, she passed away at the age of 83. You know, I think what was so shocking, we never thought she would leave. She was so strong. Now, what's going to be interesting, her two surviving sons, you know, because she had raised the ones by Ike, they feel that she turned her back on them. I'm sure she sent money to them. Now, I don't know if they're going to be bringing them over, but they're already talking to the press that they feel abandoned. It's always messy when somebody dies. I don't care who it is. There's always some family members. There's always somebody that has to get cussed out. It's just always mess when somebody dies. It can never just go like really smooth. Somebody will be sitting in the corner pouting, well, they didn't do this. So this is going to be interesting, but it's going to be a small and intimate service. Keep singer Celine Dion in prayer. She had to cancel her Courage tour. She's been having some health challenges. She has that stiff person syndrome. Ooh, it's not good. It's not good. It's not good. The stiff person syndrome, you can't walk, you can't move, you can't do anything. And she was hoping that she'd be able to continue her tour, but Celine Dion has officially canceled it. Yesterday, I talked about Oprah and losing weight. She lost about 50 pounds. And a lot of people saying, did she get the injection? They're saying that she's cutting out sugar. Cutting out sugar. Try it for a day. You probably be walking around with a headache. Cutting out sugar is hard. That's not easy. I'm sure they probably devised some things, but cutting out sugar is hard because sugar is in so many things that we eat. But they're saying that she cut out sugar, but Oprah's waist is cinched in, but they say she's lost 50 pounds. The writer's strike in Hollywood, when is it going to end? Because now it's real. You're going to really start to feel the effects of it. If you're a fan of Zendaya and Euphoria, that show ain't coming back till 2025. We don't hear no updates. Last one was in 2015. It lasted 100 days. And that was the birth of reality TV. A lot of your favorites are going to be delayed because of this writer's strike. And we're not hearing no updates. Are y'all negotiating? Are y'all sitting down at the table? The last strike lasted 100 days. Get ready for the return of The Wiz. The Wiz is coming back to Broadway. And one of the producers is Candy Burris. Candy from Real Housewives of Atlanta. Candy from Escape. Her and her husband, Todd Tucker, have signed on to be one of the producers of bringing it back, this revival to Broadway. Candy's sitting up there saying, I want to be an EGOT. And I know I got to get a Tony Award under my belt in order to be an EGOT. An EGOT is someone who's won an Emmy, a Grammy, an Oscar, and a Tony. But the revival, it's going to kick off in Baltimore with previews this fall, but it officially hits Broadway next spring. Can't wait to see it, The Wiz. Amy Robach and TJ Holmes. They doing all this public display of affection. They done lost their job. She out here wilding. Do you know that neither one of them are divorced from their spouses? How you moving on? How you moving on with public displays of affection? She's still married to her husband. He's still married to his wife. Y'all ain't gonna get no good look. And this is why, good luck. This is why the TV stations ain't bothering with them. This is why what's keeping them from getting a job. Y'all still married. Stop. If you are married, you can't do the same things that single people do. You can't. You've given up the acting like a single person if you're married. You can't do the same things that single people do. If you're single, then go ahead and do your thing. But if you're married, you're still married? Amy, you still married? She's strong. She's strung out. And TJ is like, how am I going to get out of this? A friend of mine ran into him. And he said that he was like, oh, everything is fine. I would have been the friend like, but you lost your job. What you going to do? It's going to be harder for him. Because he had that ABC job was just, he had reached it. He had been at MSNBC and NBC. They kind of like didn't know what to do with him. ABC put him in there. Now you've blown it all. And you're probably saying, how am I going to get out of this mess? Neither couple, nobody's divorced. Diddy, Sean, Puffy. I'm petty. I still call him Puffy. He got a new video out. Act Bad with the City Girls and Fabulous. And he is dancing naked on tables. Now, of course, they blur out the little part. They blur it out. It's weird watching somebody have a midlife crisis before your eyes, because he's 55. I don't care how young these girls are that he's dating. He's 55. And you dancing on tables talking about some act bad. It's a little embarrassing sometimes because he was trending last night. And I said, why is he trending? And I was like, did he? You couldn't see nothing, but it's just like when a person is in midlife crisis, it's sad. It's just sad to me because, you know, people are laughing and snickering, and it's like, it's even funnier when women go through, you know, some women go through a midlife crisis. The song is called Act Bad, and he's calling it the song of the summer. Summer ain't even really start yet. Kind of, sort of. He's dancing naked on tables, and we're watching him have a nervous breakdown. Or a nervous midlife crisis. There's a weekend edition. So check it out. I have a young lady who puts it together all fancy with pictures. Have a great Memorial Day weekend, and whatever you do, hope that you can enjoy it. If you're working like myself, you can enjoy and work and do a nice little balance. Memorial Day, where we honor and remember those who died in the United States, because I know people watch this everywhere, but who died in the United States serving our country. It's not cute not knowing. Give us a thumbs up if you like the video. Subscribe to the channel. You won't miss a thing. I'm very consistent, as you can see. Subscribe to the channel and leave a comment, because I love hearing from you. It's not cute not knowing, and now you know. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture.